Hello everybody, my name is Chaotic Fear and we are going to be looking at a game called Deadtime Defenders, which is a 2D side-scrolling looter shooter. And I'm going to go into brief detail, not a lot, of the NPCs in the game and the normal zones as well as the void zone. And then later on in future videos I'll go with more in-depth look over everything or more important things and do hit tips, tricks and stuff like that to earn things. Right now we're in the HQ, which is your safe zone. Monsters can't get you. This is where you talk to the 4 NPCs that are here. There will be more in the future, but this guy here is the bounty, and he gives you bounties to complete. So obviously, as you see, there's complete 50 waves, pick up 5 weapons, pick up 5 weapon skins, and kill 100 enemies in the haunted house. Now what you'll see is it tells you how many you need, as well as what the reward is. For me, it's 2 crystals for each of them. I think it's always 2 crystals. I'm level 30. I am max level. For anyone that is under level 30, you will get experience as well as salvage, which you can see up here. I get crystals for completing them, and then you guys will get salvage, which will show up here, which is your currency in the game. And then this guy, he's where you use your skill points. He's the scientist. You get your perks from him. You can't unlock all the perks, but you'll see the categories. You got your health, so anything that benefits your health, max health increase, stuff like that. You got your combat, which I use. Specialty and energy weapon damage increased by 25% because I use a rocket launcher when I'm grinding crystals. Fastest way, well, second fastest way, I still find the shredder with ricochet the fastest, but I have not found it on this save file. And then you have your agility perks, movement speeds and stuff like that. I use faster reload. Doubles my speed for that, which is amazing. Great for rockets or slow weapons. Amazing. It's honestly very useful. Then you have your others. That's just kind of miscellaneous. You got, tactical, which is reduces your health but increases your damage. I use right now increased chances to find crystals. It doubles your chances, so when you find one, 2 drop. And that is why I like it, because that's how you build up so much of your crystals for the buying zones and doing a lot of void runs. This guy here is your merchant. Basically what you see is what you can buy. He'll always have different weapons. When you're under level 30, it won't all be elite. Obviously I'm level 30, so that's what they show me. They're trying to give me the better bang for my buck, I guess, but you can find these at a lower level in the game as well as in the shop. It just won't be as often. You got your costumes, they have different things. Movement speed, critical hit chance, damage resistance. You will find ones with critical damage as well as I believe damage too, and then health. There's some with health like this one here. There's health, critical damage, stuff like that. Then you got your weapon sprays. You can buy it from here. That's how you make your gun look different. You can also buy crystals. This was a newer feature added because they wanted to give people another option to spend your currency. I have almost 400,000, so I'm one of the guys that could easily be buying them. I just don't want to. And when you're under level 30, you will not have an unlimited amount of salvage. This dude will have a cap, so if you sell many items to him, you might not be able to sell anymore until the stock refresh happens. That's when he'll have more money again, different weapons, different costumes, different mods, and different camos. You can obviously sell your stuff. I'm going to sell this weapon right here, the spacebar. I'm going to sell those because I don't use them. And just like that. And then if you accidentally sell something, you can buy it back. You have nothing to worry about. It should sell to you for the same price you sold it to him for. At least I believe that is how it works. That's how I've always seen it. So I'm assuming that's what will happen. Now this guy does your camos. So I like my camos. I'm probably not going to switch them. Actually I am. I'm going to switch this one. So you'll see how the camos work. You just put it on. It'll go from what I'm using to the new one. And just like that. You find a lot of them through the zones. Now we're going to look at a zone real quick. And you can see this is the end game. I will get to that at the end. You got the haunted house you can unlock. Lost lands. I don't even know how to say this word. Neptrolia. The underworld, the bayou, and the graveyard. Each zone has different weapons has different spray cans, like spray paints for your camos, and different costumes. All of them have different enemies as well. They all have 5 waves with the same amount of enemies in each wave. When you start at level 1, there'll be 8 per wave, and there's 5 waves. And as you level up, there'll be 10, 12, all the way to 15. When you're level 30, there'll be 15 per wave, and there'll be 5 waves, so 75 enemies you're fighting. I'm going to show you the graveyard. It's the one you start in with your tutorial and everything else. And after this, we'll do a void run. But basically, my rocket is insanely strong. It's not my favorite weapon, nor is it my strongest. It seems like it's my strongest. But the weapon, I mean, other than wanting a legendary rocket launcher for the extra mod slot, because you get legendaries have, okay, this is pretty lucky. So these crates is I call them more armored crates. You have a chance to get a weapon out of them, a mod, costume, or a spray can. You'll get salvage, and you will also get crystals. And as you see, 4 crystals, simply because I have that double crystal boost with my perk. And then I got an elite costume. So that's what you get from those. Normally you will see brown boxes that are dropped. Those are just what give you currency. There is a perk to increase that for more currency. At a lower level, that is very useful because you might see something in the shop that is actually very good, but you can't afford. And you might not make enough salvage before it disappears. So boosting your salvage perk like this, you get salvage. You get it from enemies, you get it from boxes. Obviously you have up the chance to find 3 of those boxes at the end of each wave. But my favorite gun from this, I'm still looking for a costume from this level actually to complete my codex. But I'm actually looking for a baseball cap to finish my codex. I'm hoping maybe I can just find that, and I'll show you the codex after, because that will tell you what weapons are in what zone, what costumes are in what zone, and so on and so forth. So if you have a specific weapon you like and you're not level 30, or you are but you haven't had a legendary version of it, you'd want to grind it that way. And at the end of the 5th wave, you'll also get another armored crate. And again, you get the randomized items, you get crystals from it and salvage, and that's where the run will end. And then you kind of just move on. You can replay, or you can go back to the HQ to hand in bounties, to sell stuff, to unlock new perks if you leveled up or wanted to try something different. And as you see here, another one, like I was saying, I got a spray can after that with 4 more crystals, which is lovely. And they give you so I gained 101 salvage, I gained 10 crystals, which is really nice. And I got a camo, and then I also have a costume. So you can replay if you want to continue, if you have no reason to go back to the HQ, or you can just return to the HQ, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to switch over one of my perks. I will do another video later on, a more in-depth look at all these perks and trying them out. So it'll be a much longer video. But for now, you got to see a couple. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put on the critical hit chance increased by 10% and critical damage increased by 15%. And I'm going to explain why, unless actually, yeah. We're going to go with the restore health. So this one, blood donor, killing an enemy has a 20% chance of restoring some of their health to you. So this is very good for the void zone, because these guys hit hard. They are protecting what you're trying to destroy for legendary gear. And right here, it costs 10 per run. Destroy the crystal during a void run to collect legendary gear. This is how you find your legendary mods, legendary costumes, and legendary weapons. Legendary gear comes with talents. That is what you're looking for. A good talent on a good gun makes you overpowered, and it's beautiful. But as you see, these are the what do you call them, the void creatures that are defending their crystals. Now again, rocket launcher makes this very easy, especially with damage mods. But they do 150 damage per hit to you if they hit you. And as you see, I'm using the snapper, which is like a machine pistol. It is a legendary, so I have 3 mods in it, and I use critical chance and 2 critical damage mods, all legendary. But the talent on this is penetration, so I just penetrate the enemies, less damage behind them, but it's massive amount of damage overall because I'm shooting so fast and I'm doing damage to more than just one enemy, which is the whole point. And then the crystal comes back after 30 seconds. It has a shield of invulnerability, so you can't destroy it. You have to be careful. You can technically grind this zone for crystals, weapons, whatever you're wanting to be able to build up salvage, but it is not the fastest way, so I would advise just doing zone runs with the crystal perk because it'll be much faster. That's just my opinion. Obviously you guys do not have to follow that. It's much faster grinding crystals outside of the void run. I would say void zone. I would grind the weapons here, maybe the elites and stuff like that, but I wouldn't grind anything else. But rocket launchers make it very easy. They are being nerfed and rebalanced to be better, so people use other weapons. It seems to be a go-to for people, including myself. However, it's not my favorite weapon. And as you can see, a legendary costume, so it's like an afro hat, and then it's destroyed, it ends. It does the same thing. You cannot repeat this. You got to go back and just start it over. But as you can see, 45.75 health. My movement speed is 9.8% increased, and critical damage is exactly 20% bonus. Not useful to me, but we can also look at the talent that it came with, and it's Dasher. Dash cooldown time is reduced significantly, so you can probably just, you just dash like non-stop. So the other thing I was talking about was the codex. So with the codex, I need one more costume to find, which it'll tell you where to find the graveyard. I need to find the graveyard, and then I need 2 sprays. The gold ones from Lost Lands, I was trying that for a while, got no luck. And the ratchet from the Bayou, but everything else, they will tell you where they are if you're looking for something. These are on weapons, on your costumes. They just tell you what they do. And then weapon talents, what they do. I don't think they tell you, yeah, some of them won't be on some of the weapons. Obviously, lucky one here, 1 random bullet in the magazine causes considerable bonus damage. You will not find this on a rocket launcher. I've tried, I've asked. I was disappointed when they told me it would not be on it. But that's where you'll find, so it'll tell you. You just have to, like, if you're looking for a really good gun, one of my favorites, the Equalizer, is from the Bayou. So you get there, you find it, it's very nice up close. Hammerhead, Lost Lands, right? The other gun that I've been looking for, but I want it as a legendary, not elite, is the Shredder. It tells you where to find it, you can go find it, but I want the legendary version, which is just from the Void Run. But that is a little detail into the game, what you can expect. I will do more in-depth videos on the perks and stuff like that, in-game stuff. I'll start over, show stuff as a low level, all those things. You can find, if you have any questions, you can comment down below. You can find me on Twitter or Twitch, and I'll post those in the description. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.